Success is kind of an elusive thing. We don't really know ultimately how to define it at first because a lot of the times we don't have our goals perfectly aligned with our actions. Once we kind of make that initial decision to move forward and move fast, right, we're cutting away all our other options, and that's really where it gets into some fun stuff. So success really isn't that nice, perfect straight line we all want it to be, unfortunately. So there's tons of hard work that get involved, right? When you first start, you're going to feel utterly insecure about most things, a lot because it's new, right? When we're new to something, we stumble, we fall. I mean, watching these babies, it's so funny because they'll try to stand and then collapse, try to stand, collapse, try to stand, collapse, and they're doing this like hundreds of times a day, but it doesn't faze them because for them it's new, it's fun, it's learning. Whereas somehow adults, we kind of get lost in this. So there's a lot of insecurity. We tend to fail an absurd amount in this process because it's all new, right? But because it's all new and we are failing, that gives us a wonderful opportunity to learn something new. And then get a lot of help. There's so many people out there that already have the success that you want, either in book form or in mentorship form or in podcast or webinars. The information is out there. The information is easy in this world of digital information. So don't let that be a barrier for you to get that one step closer to whatever it is your goal is. And then life just happens, right? I mean, for us, right, having twins instead of a single, it's a blessing for us, but it's also a tremendous amount of work. So then you have to readjust your schedules, readjust your time, find 10 minutes here when they're napping, 20 minutes there when they're finally asleep. But don't use those as excuses. Use those as a wonderful way to have so much joy and happiness for your life, because all those little moments, those are what makes a truly verbose life and worth living. So instead of viewing them as negatives, turn it into a positive. Use that as the motivation to go get your goal, whatever that goal is, whether it's passive income greater than expenses, or paying off your debt, or starting a business, or learning a new language. Whatever your goals are, those are beautiful goals. And use all of the things in life to bolster that instead of finding an excuse in it. So success is a windy, twisty, backwards, forwards line, and don't fall into the trap that success is something that is a straight line. It's so easy to look at people who already have it and go, oh wow, they just magically, poof, they've had overnight success. But that's a trap that we kind of allow ourselves to fall into, because it's so easy just to see their success. We don't hear their story, their journey through all the trials and tribulations, and in some cases, the extreme end of bankruptcies and divorce and all of that stuff. We don't get to see that part. We only get to see that little tip of the iceberg. So don't fall into the trap thinking that you're failing. Fall into the trap of success takes time, success takes effort, and have fun with it. So tell me what it is that your success is, that where your goals are. I'd love to hear from you, and swap some stories down in the comments. We'll see you guys later. Hey, Sarah.